Hey guys, welcome back to Wellness at Home. This is Ian, and this will be video number 1 in our intermediate series. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I recommend you check out the beginner series videos first. We'll start off in a simple, easy position with our legs crossed in front of us, in easy or lotus position. And we'll start with a seated warm-up. So we are going to place our right fingertips on the ground beside us, and then our left hand on our right knee, and gently twist to the right while breathing in and out nice and steady, and then return to center. Then for the other side, left fingertips to the ground, right hand on the left knee, and then twist very gently to the left, not too much strain. Feel the twist coming from the core rather than the hands. And then back to center. Now for a side bend, we're going to place our left hand on the ground and our right arm up alongside our ear, and we're going to bend to the left, opening up that right side body. And then back down to center. And for the other side, right palm down, left arm up alongside the ear, and then bend to the right. And don't forget to breathe into anywhere where you feel any tightness. In through the nose and out through the nose. Loosening up those hips and that side body, and then back to center. From here, we're just going to place our hands forward and come into a seated forward bend, which looks very similar to child's pose, but with our legs folded underneath us. You don't have to get your head all the way to the ground if you can't. Even if you only come a few inches, that's beneficial. And then back up to a seated position. And then from here, we're going to rock forward and come into tabletop position, and make sure, like always, that our wrists are directly underneath our shoulders. And we're going to warm up the spine here by coming into cat-cow. So we're going to inhale and arch into cow pose, and then exhale and round into cat pose. Again, inhale, arch into cow, and exhale and round into cat. Inhale and arch into cow, and exhale and round into cat. Inhale, arch into cow pose, and exhale and return to tabletop, neutral spine. From here, curl the toes under, and then we're going to push back into downward dog. If you can't get your heels all the way to ground, that's fine. If you like, you can pedal the knees just to warm up those hamstrings and loosen those hips, which we are going to push towards the sky. Next, we're going to step our feet between our hands, and then we're going to rest our hands on the tops of our feet and gaze forward with a flat back as much as we can. If you have to bend the knees here, that's fine. And then we'll rise up into mountain pose. And then just take an opportunity to take some breaths, loosen up, round those shoulders, loosen up that head and neck. Nice gentle movements. And then we're going to raise our arms to 90 degrees in front of us, and we're going to hinge forward at the waist and place our hands on the ground beside our feet and come into a forward bend. Nose towards the knees. Then place your left hand on the ground in front of you, bend the left knee, and then we're going to open up that right arm to the sky. To add a balancing element, we'll gaze towards the hand if we can. Open up that chest, and then back down, back into a standing forward bend. Then same for the other side, right hand on the ground, Bend that right knee, try and keep the left straight, and then inhale and open up that left hand towards the sky, gazing up at that left hand if it's available to you. We call this standing forward bend twist. And then we bring our palms to the sides of our feet, nose to the knees, forward bend. From here, plant the hands. And then we're going to step our left foot back, left knee to the ground, and gaze forward in a high lunge. We're going to keep that spine nice and long, right knee over right ankle, and we're going to get a good stretch in that groin. And step the left foot forward between your hands, and we're going to come into a forward bend. And same for the other side, right foot back, right knee to the ground, left knee over left ankle, nice long spine, and continue to breathe. Then right foot forward and back to a forward bend, nose to the knees. And then we'll rise back into mountain pose. Arms to the side, feel free to shake everything off, shake those knees, shoulders, neck. Get yourself nice and loose. From here we'll come into a wide leg stand, so get your feet about maybe three feet apart if you can. Legs straight, we're going to hinge forward at the waist, fingertips facing forward. And we're going to try and take our head towards the ground, just bending forward at the waist there. But your head does not have to touch the ground. The aim here is to activate those legs, get a good stretch in the backs of the legs, the hips, and elongate that spine. Then we inhale and lift ourselves up with a flat back. Step our feet together, coming into mountain pose. And just use this opportunity to take a few nice replenishing breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Then we're going to raise our arms to 90 degrees in front of us and then slowly come into a squat position as though we're sitting back on a chair, like chair pose. But we're going to bring our palms together in front of our chest and bring our torso in between our legs in garland pose. This is a great pose for opening up the hips and groin. Breathe into anywhere that has tension. Then we're going to inhale and rise to mountain pose. And again, take this opportunity to breathe and loosen up anywhere where you feel any tightness. Then we're going to raise our arms above our head, bring our palms to touch, and we're going to come into a very gentle back bend. And back to center. And then arms to 90 degrees in front of us, and we're going to hinge forward at the waist. Hands to the tops of the feet, and gaze forward with a flat back in standing half forward bend. From here we'll place our hands on the ground and step back into downward dog. Hips to the sky, heels towards the ground. Feel a nice stretch in the backs of the legs and the hips. And then we're going to bring our knees to the ground, sit back on our heels, and reach forward, head towards the ground in child's pose. This is one of the most beneficial stretches in yoga. We breathe into those hips, really open up that lower back. And then come into a kneeling position. And then we're going to swing our legs out in front of us, and in your own time come into corpse pose. Lying on your back, feet shoulder width apart, arms at your sides, palms facing upward. Take some nice deep replenishing breaths. Then we're going to bring our right knee towards our chest Interlock the fingers around the knee or the shin, and then we're going to bring our nose to our knee. And then release. And then for a nice spinal twist, we are going to take our right leg and place it out to the side. And then we're going to stack our left leg on top of the right, arms out to shoulder height. And if you can, we will gaze to the left and just let our shoulders melt to the ground. Really relax and focus on that breathing. Just let gravity do the work, twisting out that spine. And then bring your legs back to center and back into corpse pose. Then we're going to bring our left knee towards our chest, interlock the fingers around that left shin and nose to the knee. And release. And then a nice spinal twist for the other side. We're going to take our left leg and place it out to our left side. Arms out to 90 degrees. Stack our right leg on top of our left. And try and gaze to our right. And just again, relax those shoulders to the ground. And enjoy the twist. And then in your own time, release back into corpse pose. Then we're going to come into what we call wind relieving pose. So we're going to bring our knees to our chest. At the same time, interlock our fingers around our shins and bring our nose to our knees. Squeeze everything. Squeeze the arms, squeeze the legs, and then back to corpse pose. Now settle into corpse pose for our final relaxation here, guys. You're familiar with this process by now. We are going to start by relaxing every part of the body from the feet upwards. So start by relaxing the toes. Let your body become very heavy. Relax those ankles, relax your knees, relax the thighs, relax those hips, relax your fingers, relax those elbows, relax those shoulders. Relax your chest and stomach. Relax your neck. And relax your face. I'll let you know when it's time to come out of this posture. Okay guys, in your own time, gently roll over onto one side and very slowly come up to a seated position, nice and comfortable. Okay guys, that concludes today's first intermediate session. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please do me a favor and just click that like button. Please feel free to add any comments in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of these videos. There will be lots more to come. And with that said guys, thank you so much and I will see you in the next video.